Hey people, welcome to Airdropspot. In today's video, we are going to interact with Arc Testnet. Arc is a layer 1 blockchain that is developed by Circle. That's the same company that is behind USDC, and their testnet is still ongoing. So to get started, we are going to visit for a Circle faucet to claim testnet USDC. Paste your EVM address, click on send 20 USDC, and once I have done that, I'm also going to claim EURC. I'll paste the same address, EVM address, then click on send 20 EURC. Next, we are visiting Watchoor.xyz, and on this website, we are going to be deploying token and NFT 5 actions with one click. So if you can't find ArcTestnet on the homepage, just use the search bar, search for ArcTestnet. And once you've done that, you are going to see the ArcTestnet banner. Now click on it. Now, if you have not added Testnet to your wallet, it is going to automatically do that, just like it is doing right now. Then click on All-in-One Deploy. Once you click on this, you are going to be able to perform 5 different interactions with just one click. Now, every interaction have 2 confirmation prompts. We have GM, say GM on chain, say GN on chain. Then we have deploy NFT collection. Then we have deploy token. And lastly, we have deploy counter contract. Each of them have 2 different confirmations. So you're going to get a total of 10 confirmations in your wallet. Just keep confirming each one of them, and then you can see which one is currently processing and which one is next. So I am about to be done with all of the interactions. Keep confirming them as you are receiving the prompt. Once you are done with all the confirmations, it is going to bring you back here automatically, and that is all that we have to do on Watchoor.xyz. So I'll open up a new tab, and then I'll visit the next website that we want to test, and that is testnet.axpha.io. I'll connect my EVM wallet. It takes you immediately to the swap interface, and I'll be swapping some USDC for USDCA. I'll confirm that in my wallet. The swap is successful. You can as well swap back from USDCA to USDC or from USDC to any other available token. Now I'll click on the sidebar menu and then visit the next interface, which is perpetual trading. To choose which contract you would like to trade, you can click on that drop down at the top left. We have BTC USD there. You can click on that and choose any other contract, but I will stick with BTC USD. Now scroll to the bottom and then click on trade to switch to their trade interface. Choose whether you want to long or short BTC. I'll stick with long, and then in the other drop down here, you can choose the token that you would like to use. The minimum amount that you can trade is 10 USD, so I have to switch back to USDC because this is where I have balance. Now, even if I enter 10, it is still not enough, so I'm going to make it 10.1 so that by the time transaction fee is removed, I will have sufficient 10 USD for trading. I will first approve spending of USDC in my wallet, then I'll click on long and then confirm the transaction in my wallet. Long successfully submitted. Now if you scroll, you can as well decide to short BTC as well, but I won't be doing that. If you scroll to the bottom, you will see your position. You can decide to either edit your collateral, maybe remove part of your collateral or add more, and you can decide to close this trade. So I will just close this and then move on to something else. Click on close and then confirm the closure in your wallet. Close submitted successfully. Then I'll go back to the sidebar menu and then move on to the next item. The next one is meme launchpad. So here we are going to be launching a meme token. So I'll click on launch token. The first thing you want to do is to select the image, the thumbnail for your token. So I'll pick a random picture in my gallery. I have this, so I'm using this. Then enter the name for the token that you want to launch. So I am naming it arc colors. And for the token symbol, I'll just use a random abbreviation ACL. The token description, enter a random description. These ones are a must. You must enter details for all of these ones. Next, you can choose to add social links, but it is optional, so I will skip that. And then for the tokenomics, you can choose to enter some additional details. For example, as the founder of ACL token, how many percentage of this token do I want to hold? And on which wallet do I want to hold this token? So I am entering 0.05% of the total supply as what I want to hold, and I'm going to paste the address that I want to hold this token. Then if you want vesting for your token, you can also enter it, but the minimum vesting period is 3 days, and then just submit the entire details. Click on launch and then confirm the launch in wallet. So I have successfully launched my new token ACL. You have to give it like a minute or two, and then you see your token, your newly launched token. You will see it on the homepage here. So while I am still at it, I saw that people are already interacting with the token that I just launched. If you look at that moving line here, you will see ACL and the logo on my token. So I'll just click on it. And then I want to interact with my newly launched token. Since other people are already interacting with it, I am going to buy some of that token. So I want to buy ACL with 2 USDC, and then I'll click on trade and confirm in wallet. So I just bought some ACL successfully. Then I'm going to switch to the sell tab and also sell a part of the ACL that I am holding. I want to sell 5,000 pieces, so I'll click on approve ACL spending and confirm the approval in my wallet. Then I'll click on trade and then confirm the selling in my wallet. Sell successful. So I just interacted. I didn't just launch a token, but I interacted with my own token. I bought some and I also sold some. So you can see arc colors, that's my token. It is now showing on the homepage just like any other token. So you can pick from any of the tokens here and interact with them, and also interact with your own as well. Then lastly, we want to make use of pools. I'll go back to the sidebar menu, then click on pools. And on this page, what you want to do is to deposit some tokens. I'll be depositing USDC. You can as well deposit USDC. And when you deposit any token in the liquidity pool, you are given liquidity pool token in form of APLP in return. You can, while your token is still deposited in the pool, you can do anything you want with APLP until you are ready to remove your tokens from liquidity pool. So I have approved spending of my USDC here, and I am also adding the liquidity. Okay, so I now have APLP. Let's say I don't want to deposit my USDC again. I'll go to the remove tab and then choose the amount of APLP that I would like to send back to them, and then I will get the appropriate amount of USDC. But then you need to wait for a minimum period of 15 minutes after depositing in the liquidity pool for you to be able to remove your token. So I will just leave that, go and do something else, and then come back. So the last site that we'll be interacting with is swaparc.app. And on this site, we are going to swap some USDC for EURC. I realize I have more balance on EURC, so I'm going to be swapping from that into USDC. I'll click on swap and then confirm in wallet. Transaction completed. You can as well click on the token drop down and then choose any of the other tokens that you want to swap into. And once you've done that, scroll up, click on the sidebar menu, and then we are going to be visiting the liquidity pool interface. So I will click on all pools to see all the available liquidity pair. So there are just three different pairs here. I have balance on USDC and EURC, so I'm going to be selecting that pair, and I'll be choosing the amount that I want, the amount of tokens that I want to add for each one. On URC, I entered 5 and I decided to change USDC to 3. Then I'll click on supply. I'll approve the spending of USDC in my wallet. And once the approval is done, I am going to confirm the transaction. So I just successfully added liquidity. I'll go back to the sidebar menu and see what else that we can do. So we have Axpha. I'm going to select that. It turns out Axpha is currently not live. So that's all for this website. I'll go back to Axpha and I'll be removing some of my USDCA from the liquidity pool. It has been 15 minutes, more than 15 minutes now. So I'm going to enter the amount of APLP that I want to give up so that I can get back my USDCA. I can as well decide to give up everything. Then I'll click on remove and then confirm the transaction in my wallet. Token successfully removed from liquidity pool, and that's all as well for Axpha. And we have like three other dapps that we are supposed to interact with in Testnet, but they were all going through an upgrade. We couldn't do anything today. So maybe some other times when I have the chance, we'll do another video on Testnet. So that's all for today's video. Every link that you are going to need for this testnet interaction and also to join us on other social media handles will be in the comment section as well as the description of this video. If you have any question, do drop me a comment in the comment section. And if you have found value in watching this video, please like this video. That's a sign for the YouTube algorithm to go on to show it to many more people. And also subscribe to my channel so that you continue to see more content like this. Thank you for watching. I will see you in another tutorial.